In the morning, we ride our rental bikes back to Konstanz airfield. Our flight plan to Colmar is already filed, and before leaving we stop by the friendly lady at the airfield to pay the landing fees. Rarely have we experienced such kindness. The evening before, another aircraft joined us, bringing family along. It's always something special to share flying with family and friends. Together, we taxi to the holding point for runway 30 for the nearly 1-hour flight to Alsace. Everything at Konstanz airfield was perfect, and we will definitely be back. We climb out over the picturesque nature reserve to the west, where the colors and sandbanks are truly impressive. The shoreline to the south already belongs to Switzerland. Not yet knowing that we will return here, on our way back in the final part of our journey, we pass over Radolfzell and the Mettnau lakeside beach. Then we continue on over the Black Forest, toward Freiburg. In contrast to the first part of our tour, when we were lake hopping from the Alps to Lake Constance, there are far fewer lakes to count here. Instead, the rolling vineyards of the region begin to dominate the landscape below. Then we cross the Rhine, the great river that flows out of Lake Constance and continues its long journey toward the North Sea. Then Colmar appears ahead on the left. The third largest city in Alsace lies just a few kilometers south of the airfield, surrounded by vineyards and the gentle hills of the region. The approach and the radio communication are easy and relaxed, and the friendly flight operator informs us that glider operations are also taking place. After a flight of just under an hour, we touch down on the 1,610-meter long and 30-meter wide asphalt runway. The second aircraft from our little formation arrives, a Corvus Racer, which had to pull back the power on the way from Konstanz so it could match the speed of our 70-year-old Cessna. A useful thing to know, the sandy, dry ground here is surprisingly hard, and it was not so easy to get the tie-down anchors into the soil. The staff at the airfield office kindly call a taxi for us into town, and we can't wait to explore the picturesque old town with its charming half-timber birdhouses. Colmar proudly calls itself the capital of Alsace wines and the gateway to the famous Alsace wine route, and is home to one of the best preserved old towns in all of France. One of its most famous quarters is Little Venice, where colorful houses line the canals. Thanks to the nearby Wash Mountains, Colmar is one of the sunniest cities in France, and we spend our time strolling through its picturesque streets, taking a boat ride through the canals, and visiting the historic market hall. Colmar is definitely worth a visit. Don't miss the final part of our weekend adventure as we head back to the Alps, flying to Innsbruck with a refreshing swim stop along the way.